it's become ever so clear to me that what I've been missing, or at least one of the components of what I've been missing, is belief. Belief in myself and belief in the universe, or belief in God, having faith in something. Not to get like religious or spiritual or whatever, but the deeper we dive into researching those that have accomplished great things, those that are accomplishing great things, there seems to be a common piece of that, which is having faith in the universe, being happy with where we are. You know, that's all it takes really, is the initial step of just like, are we happy where we are? I know for me, at least, a big part of the reason why I've struggled with vices and I keep going back to them is because I don't have a solid belief in myself. I mean, I know that I'm a witty guy. I know I'm fun to be around. I know I'm relatively smart, relatively good looking, handsome, if you will. But I still don't fully believe in myself. There's a lot of doubt. And I will also say that the more that I drink and smoke weed, the more that seems to show itself in the days, you know, in between the drinking and the smoking. I know for a fact that when I was really maintaining the sobriety, I didn't have those types of negative emotions. So it's, for me, I think the stepping stone to building the belief in myself and building my belief in something to have faith for, spiritual universe, if the earth is your God or Jesus or whatever it is, like having belief in something, it escapes me because I'm always escaping. So that's kind of a funny way to look at it, right? I mean, I'm always spending time running away from being present. So if I'm never present, how am I going to build that? I think this also transcends or plays into like success in my life, in your life, whatever. If we're always escaping and we're never really living in the moment and finding things to believe in, believing in ourselves, disciplining ourselves, all that good shit, if we're not doing that, then we're just floating. You know, it's like a 9-to-5 worker. You know, you're just working your shift and going home. Same thing with drinking and smoking weed and shit. Like, it's just one day to the next, you know. And for me, it's been a lot of mornings of, all right, I'm done, I'm not doing that anymore. And then at some point during the day, I let that go and I allow myself to give in to my temptations and I go grab a couple beers. So there's the discipline part. Anyhow, I've reached my boiling point. I really just wanted to pull over and say this. I apologize for the noise of the street, but it was just a thought that I had to get off my chest. And so that's my focal point now. I need to discipline myself, believe in myself, believe in my future. You know, instead of questioning, am I going to make it where I want to be, believe that I'm going to get there and start envisioning it and all that stuff. There's a bunch of little nuances to fix, to change, to grow. It's not easy. It's a very tough process, but I know that on the other side of it is good things and good memories and a happy life, which is the most important thing. It's not all the money. It's, are you happy? And so the foundation for that is, do I have food to eat? Do I have a place to sleep? Do I have people that love me? Yes, yes, yes. That's the cornerstone of happiness. That's all I really need. And to avoid watching so much Netflix, spend more time in nature, have love for life, believe in my life, believe in myself and my journey, and discipline myself. And when I really start to implement these things, everything else will grow. I know that. Based on some of my own experience and based on learning from, you know, the great mentors of the internet. Anyhow, if you want some more motivation on this kind of topic, or motivation on this kind of topic, I can't stress it enough. Impact Theory is a great channel to watch. Just look up Impact Theory, find a headline on one of his videos that draws you in, and check it out. He's a great interviewer, and it keeps me centered. So anyhow, one of the ones I recently watched was this Gary Lightfoot something. I don't know. Apparently he used to be a rapper. I'd never heard of him before. But very well-spoken, smart dude. A lot of good points. And it just made me reflect a lot today. So I'm going to stay busy instead of avoiding being busy. And I'm going to really focus on believing in myself and putting in the work, scheduling out my time. I mentioned that to someone else recently. Discipline gets a bad rap, and I may have said it before, but our most impressionable years are when we're younger. And I think everybody, as they were growing up, the word discipline was not a good word to hear. It meant that you were going to get a spanking, or it meant that you were going to be grounded, or have your privileges taken away from you, or whatever. So that carries on into our current life, and definitely for me, and I know for other people. So the idea of discipline has always just had this negative depth for me. But I need to change that, because discipline is huge. It's one of the most important aspects of being successful, for one. So it's a lot. It's a lot to implement, it's a lot to change, but I'm ready. I appreciate you guys checking in with me today. Super simple video. And I'll let you know how it goes. I'll check back in here again soon and upload more shit. So you guys have a good day, and one love, Real Deal out.
Trust you white in Reagan. Trust you white. You'll be sorry.